So, I have a very complicated view on Catholics and just Catholicism in general. There's some stuff I like about it, but there's also some things I really don't like about it. So the question you're probably asking is that, Kyle, do you hate Catholics? And I would say, not really. I mean, the only Catholics that I would really hate are the ones that are sexual predators, And that's the thing in the Catholic community. You got all these priests who like to like to do sexual activities with people within the community as well. It's really bad. And also other things that I don't like is some of the principles they follow, or so-called principles. Like, for example, Catholics like to pray to Mary, who is the mother of Jesus. And I just don't understand that. I mean, Mary is not God. Only God is God. If you're going to pray to someone, you should be praying to God, not Mary. And they think that you should confess your sins to a fellow man that you call father. I mean, that's also kind of weird as well. I mean, if I'm going to confess my sins to someone, then I'm going to say that to God himself, I'm going to be quiet in my own room, hold my hands together, and tell God what's going on. I don't need to tell another human being what I've done, okay? I don't need their opinion. I want God's opinion. And I don't see the Pope as a sinless hero among Christians. I don't at all. I mean, because there are many instances of Catholic priests, or just popes in general, being bad. Pope Ratzinger, the one that was the Pope before Francis, he was a piece of shit. He was a part of the whole organizing, writing those documents and hiding those weirdo priests, just moving them around, barring them from prosecution and all that. It's a real thing that happened. I mean, it was confirmed by Mark Geis, at least. And he was also a former Nazi youth member. Yeah, that's not okay. Yeah, so I don't want to align myself with people who are like that. I don't. I'd rather just, I have advice for you guys. If you wish to become religious and just find a God, you can be a Christian, but I would advise you to not be a denominational Christian, and instead be a non-denominational Christian. Don't follow any of the denominations. No Catholics, no Mormons, no Episcopals, none of that. Just be a regular Christian. Just be a man who believes in, or just be a person who believes in Jesus Christ. And that, Christ is King and all that. Yeah, so just, the whole thing with the Catholics is just, it has a long, complicated history. But I don't hate everything about it. I don't. I mean, if there's any Catholics that I really have respect for, it'll be the ones who fought in the Crusades many hundreds of years ago. You got all those people from the Saracen, those Muslim pirates and all that. They would invade European countries, they would murder our people, and they were basically trying to take over our home countries. And we Christians got fed up with that, and we decided to go to war with them. And a lot of those people at that time were Catholics, and even the Pope and all existed during that time. And that's what I liked about the Catholics back then, because they were actually willing to go to war against awful people. They wouldn't back down from a fight. They wouldn't at all. And I have a lot of respect for people who are willing to fight off against awful people. I have a lot of respect for those people. So yeah, that's what I like, and I wish Catholics nowadays were more like that. I wish they would have been more like the Crusaders back then, and I wish we would see more of that betrayed in the entertainment industry. And I mean, there are some good Catholic characters in entertainment, like Daredevil, that superhero from Marvel. He's a Catholic. He's pretty cool. And one of my most favorite movies of all time which is Gran Torino. One of the main characters is a Catholic priest, and he's actually a pretty good priest. I mean, he's just a good character. And the guy who played him was a good actor as well. He did pretty good. Yeah, so, man, I just wish history could have been different, you know? I mean, if you're going to be a Catholic, just please have good principles. Don't engage in stupid shit. Don't support the criminal invaders like Pope Leo has. Yeah, I heard about that. Apparently we elected a new pope recently, and he's the first American pope. And yeah, I guess that's fine and all, but he's had some bad takes. He attacked Vice President Vance over the whole illegal immigration thing. He's saying things like, J.D. Vance is wrong. No, Father, you are wrong. J.D. Vance is correct about the whole illegal immigration thing. He is. So, like I was saying, Catholics really need to start standing up for what's right. I mean, in a way they kind of do because they're somewhat Christians. But when it comes to politics and just being in the community all day, it's not doing so well. Because like I said, you got those sexual predators that the priest can be, and the bad takes they have every now and then, especially with like illegal immigration. Yeah, just that stuff like that really needs to stop. I don't care if you call yourself a Christian or not. If you have a bad take about illegal immigration or just anything really, I will call you out. I don't care who you are. Yeah, so and in a way, Catholicism has impacted my life as well. I mean, my family's life. You know, just all my family. My great grandmother, who is 97 years old, she's a Catholic, and she's been a Catholic for pretty much her whole life. And I don't hate her at all. I love her so much. She's one of the most sweetest, nicest person I've ever met in my life. I don't hate her at all. And my grandmother used to be Catholic, but then she kind of grew out of it. And I don't really know what she really considers herself these days. But I know she's still Christian. I just don't know what kind. And I think one of my cousins is Catholic as well. Maybe, I don't know. And in a way, I kind of like to preserve the history. This right here is a Catholic Bible. It's obviously a really huge Bible. And it's got so many pages, so many pictures, and it's got all like the Catholic stories in there. It's an old book, and it was given to me by my grandmother. But that's not my main Bible. This right here is my main Bible. It's a King James version. This was given to me a couple years ago, and I like it. It's a really good Bible. Anytime I need to look at a Bible quote or just anything God said, I just pull this buddy out. Yeah, I consider this to be priceless. Really, I'm not going to get rid of it. So yeah, Catholics. My personal view, like I said, it's complicated. I mean, I wish it wasn't complicated. You know, I wish I didn't have to hate other people, but God, they've done so many bad things. And some of them are just unforgivable. Some things just cannot be forgiven. Yeah. I mean, Catholics aren't the only ones who have done that. I mean, you got like those Episcopals who have those who literally support abortion and have gay priests and all that. That's pretty bad as well. It's pretty demonic. But we're talking about Catholics. You know, the Catholics are the ones we're talking about, and they've done good things, but also done bad things. So, but everyone seems to mostly take notes of their bad things, and you know, is kind of sad, really. I really wish history could have been different, you know. I'm really hoping that one day God will make His presence physically known again. I mean, obviously He is real. Just I really wish we had a second coming of Jesus Christ. I would love to be able to see that one day. We could really use it. So yeah, that is my view of Catholics. It's quite a mess. Thank you all for tuning in, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye.